Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fireworks. Will the truth be finally revealed again? Jesus Christ! I should really check my fucking English. Okay, the autopsy room is not here. Anyway, will this explain? Let's see if I can read which room is the autopsy room. Will this be explained? I think it's this one because it's telling me. Picture. You think the body is Miss Chen? The family's crime scene photos hanging on the wall. Exploring Tatian's house was like a dream. After learning what everyone in their family went through, I felt surreal looking at the way they die. I felt I just woke up from a dream. Was that not real? All we went through? We already saw this scene at the beginning. Oh right, damn. The child skeleton can be vaguely being through the white cloth. The strong smell of fireworks greets you alongside everything warms. As if the bones are still burning deep inside. I remove the white cloth. Who are you? Hello, doctor. Are you Xinghui? I'm Lin Xinghui and I'm new here. Oh, are you the rookie who passed out during the first dispatch? Yes, sounds very bad. Sounds very bad. Never mind, Zhang wasn't any better when he just joined the team. Captain Lu told me beforehand. You want to know if the body is my senior schoolmate Yi. Yi is your senior schoolmate? I used to call him like that. The body seems too small for being a male. Xinghui, you and Dr. Yi graduated from the same school. We both graduated from Chen Medical University. He graduated 2 years earlier than me. Did Dr. Yi study forensics as well? I will say he was half forensics, so he know how to fake a body. Well, during the anatomy class, Yi found something wrong with the organs of a donated corpse that died from a heart attack. Later, the lecturer invited the head of the forensic medicine department, a renowned individual in forensic science, Professor Liu Chong, to perform an autopsy. After Professor Liu's autopsy, it was determined that the donated corpse was killed by medicine can cause myocardial infarction? What the heck is that? The suspect was arrested soon after and he became a star on campus. Professor Liu hoped that he could work with him. Although Yi departments didn't let him go, he investigated many cases with Professor Liu. That's why Dr. Yi said that he knew a lot of cops. Yeah, everyone thought Yi was a rising star in the forensic field, but after graduation he opened a small clinic in town. Heard that it was because his parents didn't want him to be a forensic doctor. They believed that this job would bring them bad luck. Professor Liu was also my superior. Guess what? Guess fucking what? Being a doctor didn't really help me to that case. Professor Liu was also my supervisor. He seemed devastated every time he was brought up. Sorry for talking so much. It's okay. I want to know more about Dr. Ye anyway. Let's get down to business. You wanted to know if the corpse is Ye Jingshan, right? Yes, we need to do it as soon as possible because we are running out of time. Okay, interesting. It won't be easy because Ye Jingshan was adopted. We couldn't find his blood relatives for many years. Additionally, there are too many samples in the clinic. Analyzing them one by one will take too long. Xinghui, there's a way to determine natural time? Oh, what is it then? I see. I expect you to know this. What? So is this metal feasible? Like smoking? What is it? It surely is, but the boats are severely damaged. Putting the boats back into original arrangement is a lot of work. The trainee my superior sent hasn't arrived yet. If I do this alone, it will take a long time. So if there's any other way? I was hinting that you should help me, silly. Okay, sure. You're okay. What? We're actually doing wait, what? We're doing Lucy? Really? Are we actually doing Lucy? Okay. why we're doing this? Is it what method are we trying to do? But what I don't know what we what we can do with the bones. I'm still a little bit confused. What is the objective here? What I'm trying to do with the bones? You think it's Miss Chen bones? So you think it's a woman's bone? I don't know if what is the. I know there's a difference in some of the structure, but I don't know what bone structure. There we go. Somebody wants a rib cage. The bone is completely fucking crashed. So, what we are looking for? Your hypotheses were right. Thank you for your hard work, Xinghui. Report this to Captain Lu. Xinghui, I know it's a bad news regardless of whether Dr. Ye is dead or alive. There may be hidden truth in this case. We'll definitely find him and ask him for the truth. Okay, thanks, Lixun. You can use the phone in the office to contact Captain Lu. I still don't understand what's going on. The bones. Hey, Captain Lu. How are things going there? Xinghui has confirmed that the body isn't Ye Jinshan. Okay. Good. Lixun, good thing that you noticed something was off. You can always find clues that others can't, just like your dad. We're going to check the bus station and train station. He's not going anywhere. Captain, can I ask you a favor? You think I think it's Miss Chen. What happened then? Chapter 7, Incinerate. I think Dr. Ye wanted to kill the father, but somehow was beat to it? Officer? How do you know it was me before I even started to talk? Almost no one knows this number. You answer a call from this number at the public phone market owned by Tians. I guess you memorized the numbers back then. You're very smart, Ye Jingshan. You almost fooled everyone. But not you. If you had taken that train just now, your plan will have succeeded. What? If you had taken that train just now, your plan will have succeeded. What happened? Why he didn't take the train? Ye Jingshan, we have you surrounded. I asked my superior for some time to ask you some question alone. You got me, I have nothing to say. It's easier than interrogation as equally communication. Someone once taught me to exchange question for questions. You probably also have a lot of questions for me. What's the point of doing this? I know you didn't poison the family. I don't want to pin it to the wrong person. I also want to know why you did what you've done. I don't know what you're talking about. You treated me as a pawn ever since I entered the clinic. You led me to investigate the TS family case because you have created a new suspect for the case. You pretended to be a smoker in front of me, so I believe that you were burned to death in a fire due to your smoking habit. This way, Zhao Shanjuan could be cleared of charges, and the real murderer will be burned to death while you escaped. To answer your question, now it's your turn to answer mine. Why did you help Zhao Shanjuan escape the Tian family? I was drafted here as a kid, but the townspeople are unaware of this. I barely share this secret with people. Zhao Shanjuan was trapped here just like me. I help her just like helping my patients. Her illness came from this place, so living here was her best treatment. It's my turn to ask a question. How did you discover that I wasn't dead? Your plan was very true, but the corpse gave you away. Which part of the body gave me away? The collarbone? The ribs? Scapula? The... I don't even know which bone is which. The collarbone? Was there anything special about the collarbone? the ribs? The ribs were broken by Tian Grog. Under normal circumstances, even if your ribs had recovered, there will be a fibrocartilage callosis. Yes, totally. I totally knew that. I was totally thinking about the broken ribs. A forensic expert spent the whole night putting the ribs together and found out the ribs didn't have any callosis. Seems like I underestimated your forensic experts. The forensic expert was none other than the student of the famous Liu Yusheng. She was your classmate. Schoolmate. Classmate. It's my turn to ask a question. Why do you try to take the blame? I thought of the worst scenario when I helped Zhao Shanjun develop an escape plan, but I expect that the situation will get much worse. After her death, people call her a mad woman, a psycho, a murderer, which I didn't expect either. Was my plan that killed Zhao Shanjuan and Fan Fan? And I should be the one to bear the charges. Dr. Ye, no one could predict that things will go in that direction. That was just my first reason. My second reason, since I was a child, my adoptive parents keep telling me that I was abandoned by my biological parents. My adoptive parents arranged a lot of things that I didn't want. I never resisted. I wanted to repay them for the kind act of nurturing me. They didn't tell me the truth until they were on their deathbeds. They've been deceiving me for their whole life. After they passed away, I didn't shed a tear, nor I did feel revealed. The name Yi Jin Shan still trapped me here, and I wanted his name to bear all the charge, and I will start a new life with a new identity. Any other reason? That counts as another question. It's my turn to ask. I left you with a question during our first call. How did you find these clues? This is confidential. Investigated the TM family. There's a saying in the field of forensic that forensic is a profession that can communicate with the dead. Yes, but that's just an analogy. I can also communicate with the dead. I can see into their past. I know a secret that only the dead knows. Perhaps this is unreasonable answer is the most reasonable. Can you continue to answer that question now? The last reason, leaving Qingtan was at Zhao Xingjuan's will and her expectation of me. On the day of the incident, she came to the clinic to buy medicine. Dr. Yi, do you have any Kanzhen brand's cough medicine? I happened to restock a batch recently. I'll get it back for you. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Yi, Fan Fang, and I will leave Qingtan next month. I come to say goodbye. Don't know if we'll have a chance to meet again in the future. Miss Zhao, the last step of the plan is that you have to go to somewhere even I won't be able to find. The ideal scenario is not to meet up again. However, if we are destined to meet again, maybe we'll meet somewhere in the world. A while ago, my father-in-law won 4 cruise tickets. My in-laws don't like to travel far, so I gave one to Miss Chen. I wish to give the last one to you. You've been in town for such a long time, you should go out and relax. So, Miss Chen went there? A distant voice. Dr. Ye, infusion bottle is almost empty. Okay, I'll change it right away. I'm sorry, it's autumn. There are many patients in the clinic. I'm overwhelmed. Miss Zhao, thank you for your kindness, but it's okay. I'll reserve it to you. Okay. Tell me if you want to go one day. Sure, thank you. So Miss Chen went. Miss Chen departed there. She was a respectable person. She was not only saying herself, but me as well. I didn't understand at the time, but it was too late when I did. After she died, I told myself that I should try to leave. She wouldn't want you to leave in this way. But I am the type of person that cannot move forward without being pushed. And when I finally decided to move forward, I realized I was still trapped. You obviously had the opportunity to get into the train before I showed up. Officer Lin, you see the mountains ahead? No. Now I see them, clearly. They're like a pile of ashes. When I stare at them, I feel an indescribable confusion and fear. Maybe they're just a mass of lifeless ashes, or maybe they are still smoldering inside. I feel as if I can see my biological parents. Their figure are vague, they are wandering through the mountains like ghosts. Their mouths are open, they are calling out. Maybe calling my name. But I've forgotten my original name long ago. I didn't understand until then that I'm homeless. There isn't any place for me in the world. A home that was once warm. The people can accompany me. I've been buried in these mountains of ashes. Dr. Yi, do you have any questions? I have no more questions. I only have one request. Officer Lin, please forget the conversation that just happened. The criminal who killed the three Tian family's members and caused Zhao Shenjuan to commit suicide. Ye Jingshan. You are suspected of arson and desecration of a human corpse. You are under assessed in accordance with the law. After investigation, the police discovered that Ye Jingshan falsified the evidence of he killing the Tian's family. The identity of the burned corpse was also confirmed. It was Wang Jingkai, the owner of the small store. Oh, fascinating. Ye Jingshan was prosecuted for arson, desecration of a human corpse, and falsifying evidence. The Tian family's murder case was back to its original state. The case was closed again. Actually, I still have one more question for Ye Jingshan. I want to know if another person was also involved in his plan. I don't think he will answer this question. I also have my own answer. I will keep this answer in my heart forever. Lixun, what do you see this time? There is nothing but a blank white space. Where is the hares carrying you, father? I didn't continue to chase the heresy? What is a heresy? The heresy. I stopped and watched it until it disappeared from my sight. Why didn't you chase it? I just saw the misery in this world. I also saw souls struggling painfully in it. I shouldn't have chased after my dad's honor and glory. There are still people suffering at the bottom of the dark abyss. That's where I should go. The dark abyss. Into the darkness, that's where I should go. Okay, we are back here. There are several announcements posted in public bulletin board. The obituary, triple tomb robbery, investigator, other place first. The obituary? A birthday teacher of Qingtan Primary School, Chang Jixuan, has passed away at the age of 27. Hereby notify Culture and Education Office of Qingtan Town's government. Okay, so she confirmed to be dead. Recently, Qingshi Times have reported a tomb robbery in Qingtan Town, which has caused an outcry. Qingshi Times reported conducted a secret investigation and found tomb robbery syndicate led by Tian, and that had existed for a long time and had engaged in tomb robbery and sales for cultural relics. As the tomb robbery cases surfaced, the cultural relic trades exposed were even shocking. According to the ledger, which was made public by Qinghe Times, there were hundreds of buyers. Currently, the Qinghe municipal government has gathered forces from all walks of life to protect Qingtan cultural relics and crack down on illegal and criminal activities. Okay. So she was reported dead. Did I find the body, or they just assume she's dead? A few days ago, someone found his letter downstream. He's completely damaged after being soaked in water. To Kingshan Times, the order Qinghe City was written on the envelope. It was signed by Chen Qing-sui. The letter is soaked and damaged. It is impossible to read what was written. We speculate based on the fragmentary content that this is a resignation letter. Miss Chen probably wanted to quit her job at the press and stay here to continue teaching. However, this letter didn't make it to the destination. Okay. We actually had the picture. Wow. So she's dead? But we never found the body, right? This Chen funeral is being held in town today. According to the custom here, there will be fireworks at the funeral. People believe fireworks can help missing souls to find their way. It's a funeral without the body of the deceased, so we never found the body. It sounds absurd. But if we spend 2, 3, 5, 10 years looking for Miss Chen, we'll found a funeral for her by then. Will anyone remember her? Okay, that's weird. She just disappeared. But we found a letter of resignation at the end. Wow. Oh, wow. Cliffhanger at the end? You're gonna give me a cliffhanger at the end like that? Drenched in water. Did she actually fall into the river? How clumsy you can be! You fell in a fucking well? And water too? Okay, I think this song is probably copyrighted, so if you don't hear anything, I probably just took it out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy Fireworks. It was actually quite intriguing to play this game. The beginning was quite slow, or at least it felt very slow to me at least. Afterward it went very well. I really loved this story. Very dramatic as usual, intriguing. The horror parts were, I don't think they were overly focused on they catch very well the creepiness. I think there was not many jump scare, or at least if they were not as, you know, overly spooky, except the one on the on the wardrobe. I wonder if they can actually kill me if we didn't reach the place. Did she? So the question that I guess they left you with, if the main the teacher Miss Chen was actually dead. So since we have the picture, I believe we actually met her. So what happened? Did she just disappear? Because she said that she had to go back to make a phone call, but we were in the area, right? But they say they found me in front of a mirror. So did we actually met her? That's what I'm curious like. Were we actually there? Do we just, do nothing? And that's rough, very rough. So I don't know, because we found the umbrella, stuff like that. That's kind of weird. Did we actually met her? Because they found us in front of a mirror. So the moment we interacted with the mirror, we died. Or at least we lost conscience. We were on the floor. Did someone actually kill her in that house? In that building? But I strongly believe that if they actually were looking for her, some people will actually go for the Tian family house, right? To check at least on the stuff. They will probably have found the umbrella and stuff, right? I don't think... She probably have left it there. Also, it's the last time she was seen with stuff like that. Okay, I don't know. It's getting very... I don't know. Only questions, Mark. I was like, what the fuck happened to Miss Chen? Where she went? She actually dead? It's kind of weird. I mean, I strongly believe that she wanted to become a teacher because of Fan Fang. But okay. Uh, but then she died, and maybe she went back to the studio. We should say thank you for everyone who played Fireworks. Hope that you found valuable on this journey. Okay. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as I enjoyed that. And wow, I'm still curious about what happened with Chen. Maybe it was always meant to be like a continue for this one. Who knows? Anyway, it was very nice. All this ghost cop. I think I always found it very intriguing. It was even a popular show, also American one I heard of. But whatever, I guess. We have to excavate a little bit too much anyway. As usual, thank you for watching, and have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and good lovely bye.